Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you an in-depth review of the Orchestra of Lights speaker. The 2019, the 2022 version. Not the 2018 version. The 2018 version is black and doesn't look like a present at all. This one looks like a present. And it's more squarier than the 2018 version. I do like the 2018 version a lot more better because it looks a lot more cooler. And plus it says Orchestra of Lights on it. Says the logo, but this one doesn't. But at least you'll still get the oddly shaped buttons, so you still get a clear indication when this is an Orchestra of Lights controller or not. But anyways, here it is. This is the speaker. Over here we have a play, pause, repeat, which is going to be sending the songs on loop in sequence of what songs they come up. Your volume up and down, skip and reverse tracks, and you also have your Bluetooth, your power button, and your timer button. And just like my Disney Magic Holiday controller that I've set this, that you may see in a review a very long time ago on my channel, ever since when I was very young, at least around like the 2018 young. This thing can be set to 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and 8 hours. And this can be set to dusk till dawn. Well, this one doesn't have this dusk till dawn because on the app it has the custom timer function, so you don't need to press this if you don't want to. On the sides, nothing much. It's just the line with the cross, and the big bow, so. And on the bottom, the speaker is built in, unlike the old 2007 controllers, where whenever you usually get a light show box with speaker, the speaker is tethered, but it's not within the control box. It's separate from the control box, but it's still tethered. This one is within the control box, which means everything's all crammed inside. Has 6 extra outlets to plug into any additional lights. Now, just a warning. Do not, I repeat, do not plug any Orchestra of Lights set in here. It can be the string lights, it can be the pathway markers, but don't plug those in these outlets. These are only meant for your normal Christmas lights or Halloween lights, depending on how you use them. When you plug these Orchestra of Lights stuff, they just will turn on and off and will not be compatible with and will not be connectable to the hub. And the hub won't recognize them. So do not, under any circumstances, use the Orchestra of Lights stuff in these outlets. Anyway, over here we have like a little screw-in hole for a ground stick, and a fairly long cable. If you want to learn more about Orchestra of Lights, go to the website, or if you want to have like a full audio in-depth detail about Orchestra of Lights, you may want to you go to my other YouTube friend, Rainbow Yoshi. He's a very good YouTuber about all the Gemmy stuff, and shows him really cool live streams about his Halloween decorations and all of his Philips Hue stuff and crap like that. But he's a very good friend of mine, and I really recommend checking him out. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to plug this in because it'll automatically be connected to the hub, and the lights will automatically sync up with the box, even though it's further away from the decorations outside of my house, and the lights will automatically be in color frenzy mode when music is playing. So I'm going to leave this unplugged until the Christmas season. And if you want to know what the stake looks like, it's basically just like the Disney Magic Holiday one and the outdoors, basically just like the stake that was used in the Disney Magic Holiday and the outdoor speaker that are also from the Orchestra of Lights, not the Disney Magic Holiday speaker. The Disney Magic Holiday speaker, I lost the Disney Magic Holiday speaker stake but I will use this with my Disney Magic Holiday speaker. If you get the Disney Magic Holiday speaker, it comes with this stake and also an outdoor-only stake. The Orchestra of Light speaker, both the outdoor version or the one with the 6 outlets, it doesn't come with an outdoor stake. It's just Disney Magic Holiday exclusive. But anyway, here is what the stake looks like. It turns into a tripod, which is basically standard for all of the bigger projection sets. Of course, the bigger projection sets, like the points of light and stuff like that, they do have a stake that's similar to this, but it's more smaller. This one's bigger. This is meant for the control boxes with the speakers, and also possibly the bigger, more high-end, expensive projection sets that are also made by Gemmy, like the Cinemotion or the animated air balloon, or the Ally, or any air balloon inflatable made by Gemmy with the projection sets. With the more expensive projection sets, they use those stakes too. But anyways, this is the stake it comes with. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's attached to the control box. It simply screws in. The older stakes looks a lot more different than these stakes that's released for the current years of Gemmy Industries. The older stakes that are for the older 2007 Gemmy light show control boxes with timers, they slide into the speaker and the control box. These they just screw in, and these are also adjustable. The 2007 control box stakes and the speaker stakes that are meant for the 2007 control box have a fixed position. They cannot be adjustable. But this one is adjustable, which means these can be angled in whatever perspective you may need. But anyways, here is what this thing looks like once it's standing up. It has all the pre-built-in songs that every Orchestra of Light's speaker-based controller could use. It has Jingle Bells, Gemmy version of Jingle Bells. It has Gemmy versions of Carol of the Bells, Gemmy Industries exclusive Christmas melody, the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies dubstep remixed is an Orchestra of Lights exclusive, and I believe the Religious Melody and probably Deck the Halls. Jingle Bells, Gemmy Industries Holiday Christmas Melody, Carol of the Bells, Religious Melody, and Deck the Halls are all 2007 light show recordings, and I'm so glad Gemmy reused these for the Orchestra of Lights lineup for both 2018 all the way up to this year. But once you plug any of your regular lights, not the Orchestra of Lights ones, but the regular ones, into this controller, they'll blink. The music will be able to play, and the lights will synchronize with the music. But if you have your own Bluetooth device, you press this button right here and have your device connected to Bluetooth. The lights will the control box will just listen to the music and flash accordingly, along with the rest of the lineup. Of course, it doesn't sync up to music and only do like the color frenzy sequence, but it still will listen to music, and the lights will turn on as long as music is playing when Bluetooth is activated. But you'll still get the gist of it, of what this thing does. If you press this, the music will do a continuous loop. Press skip and reverse tracks. It may do the same with your Bluetooth songs too, so if you want to skip and reverse tracks with your Bluetooth songs, these buttons can work. Your iPhone volume can control the control box, but I believe it'll go as max as it possibly could, depending on how its control box default volume is set to. If you have it set to max, then it'll be automatically be loud if you have your phone or iPad's volume be set to max. if you have it turned all the way low and you have your phone or iPad's volume set to max, it'll still be remaining quiet unless you press these buttons right here. This turns off the main unit, but if you use the app, the Orchestra of Lights app, your app can also turn off this as well. So can also turn this off as well. So you don't need to use the power. So you don't need to use these buttons more often. If you want to use just rely on the app, but still want to. Well, actually, the app still has Bluetooth. Actually, has a Bluetooth button, so you don't need to. So honestly, you don't need to use these buttons. You can just press on. You can just plug these in, have the hub connected, and you just use your phone instead of using the buttons. Gemmy really did a very good job when it comes to Orchestra of Lights and their light show lineup. And of course, all the light show stuff is pre-programmed, especially when it comes to music. It doesn't require Lightorama, so you don't need any USB computer plugins. It's just all pre-programmed from the company. If you want to have a really cool light show, but don't want to bang for your buck by purchasing light show systems or DMX systems that are meant for Lightorama, you can just get this stuff, and it'll cost you as much as when you get the equipment for Lightorama or downloading the Lightorama software. But it's more cheap, but it's way more affordable, and it's worth it. It's really well worth it. So I hope you enjoyed a review about the speaker. Like I said, for the Christmas season, I will be making a full in-depth review of the speaker and along with everything else outside, and I'll possibly do a Christmas live stream. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.